Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here. So I talk a lot about doing the little things. The little things add up to big things. And I'm not going against that. That is exactly what you need to do. My favorite saying is, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So how do you get ready for the poop hits the fan? One bite at a time. Do one small thing at a time. But those small things need to be part of a plan connected to bigger things, or part of a bigger plan. And that's really hard to do. It's really hard to do. And I'm certainly not saying that I'm the best at it, because that would be a lie. One of the things that I'm encouraging you to do, and I have in the past, is I've encouraged you to make a list of everything you touch or use or eat or drink or use consumable wise during a day or then a week, and write all that down and see how many times you brush your teeth, how much toothpaste does it take, blah 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 blah. And so that's good. I want you to you're going to need those numbers. You're going to need to know that we eat macaroni and cheese three nights a week because of whatever reasons. We put beef in it one night, we don't put anything in it the next night, and we put tomatoes in it. However, it doesn't matter. Whatever that list is that you started with, what do I use today? Then what do I use for a week? And then from there you can usually times it, by 52 to get a year, or however long you're trying. But make it part of a bigger plan. So if your immediate plan is to be ready for 1 week, make that your plan. Put that on your refrigerator and a big note that says be ready for a week. And then below that, make a list of everything you think right now that you need to do or have or learn to be ready for a week. Maybe a short list, maybe a long list. That's up to you. Then you take that list and you do that. And you break it down. Like, go, okay, in 3 days I want to have this much of it done. And you block that off for 3 days, and you do the same for the other 4 days. Or 6 days if you take a day off. So it's important. You set those big goals. Your big goal is, okay, I want to have enough knowledge and practice and seeds and supplies, because it takes more than just seeds, to grow a garden, to provide all of my food, and then be able to can it and preserve it. That is a great lofty goal for a full season, a full year. Okay? So how are you going to do that? It doesn't happen like that. You've got to do it in these small increments. What if you don't know how to can? I remember before I had any canning experience at all, I had some jars. Well, that's what you need. You need jars. And so now I've learned that you need jars, and you need a couple of tools to make it easier. You need a hot water bath canner or a pressure canner or both. I like both. And and then you need a place to dry or to let them cool, and you need something to write on the label or write on the lid or write on the label what it is and when you canned it. And some things need pickling salt, some things need pectin, some things you need to wire. There's just so many parts and pieces of that, just that little piece of preserving and growing your own food for a year. But make your big plans and then break them into little pieces. But you still have to have the big plans. You have to know what your ultimate goal is. Is your ultimate goal to be completely self-reliant and not have to go to the doctor, and not have to go to the grocery store, not have to go to the gas station, and not have to go anywhere but your homestead? If that's your goal, you're going to need lots and lots of knowledge and some stuff. Your goal is to grow all your food for a year and you don't have a hoe and you don't have a garden hose or a way to water, it's not going to go very well for you. You know, you don't have a shovel, you can't dig a hole. So make those big lists, and it's okay to shoot for the moon. And then break it down into smaller chunks and smaller chunks and smaller chunks until you have a realistic, measurable, celebratory, smaller list of all these benchmarks to get to your big goal, which is important. Without a big goal, you lack direction and lack focus a lot of times. And we want to focus on our We want to focus on our preparedness. You can do it. Sit down, and the big things usually come pretty easy. It's breaking them down into what it takes to reach that goal that's harder. Don't give up. You can do it. Find a big goal, fill all the little ones in behind it, and then start. One bite at a time. Let's get ready.